it's good afternoon in your own part of the world, good evening. If it's good evening in your own part of the world, you are welcome to my broadcast. This is Okonjo Christopher Television broadcasting from network, of YouTube. I'm reaching you from Nigeria live. I'm live right now, live streaming. So if you are in any part of the world, please connect. Thank you for joining me. Oh, French Empire, how are you? Hi, how do you do, French Empire? Thank you for coming in at this time and liking the like. I've not seen you for a long time. For a while now, I've not seen you, French Empire, long time. I miss you live. You have not been connecting, or you have not been seeing me. I've been going live almost every day, but I miss you most of the time. I'm in live at this 6 hour between 1, 2, and 3. I come live. I've not been able to connect with you. Well, so how are you doing? Okay, good. How is America? Tell me one more again. America, how is America doing? Yes, America is fine. Oh, Mister, me too. Okay, that's very good. America, yeah, America just bombed Iran. You heard about that during the ongoing war that is going between Israel and Iran. America has to bomb three, I mean, sites where they lay, most of their ammunitions. You know what I mean? So how are you doing? Yeah, pretty bad. Oh, pretty bad. Yes. That's the tussle that is going on around the world right now. The war between Israel and Iran. So I have to mention America. We pray that this does not degenerate into a world war for the way it's going right now. Well, French Papa, it's good to see you. How is your break? You told me you are going on vacation, right? Is it next month? Let me remember again. You are planning to go on vacation. Is it next month, July? I think so. If I can remember very well, you told me the other time you are going on vacation on break. Am I right? If I'm wrong, let me know. I don't know if it's you. You told me you're going on vacation. You are on holidays right now, right? I remember French Travel, you're on holidays. So how is your holidays? How are you faring? I hope you're having a good time. Let's talk French Empire. How are you? How are you doing? How are you doing? How is your holidays? You're on holidays right now. Yes, you told me, I think the other time, if I can remember very well, you are on vacation right now. And how is your vacation? Yes, I did. That's true. Good. How's the vacation? Maybe later next month. Yes, next month. You are going on vacation, right? You told me yes. I think so. You are going to where again? I can't remember. Where are you traveling to? Is it Florida? You are going somewhere. Where are you traveling to? You told me the other time, but I can remember very well. I'm trying to pick it up. But I know you are going on vacation. Well, if you are going, I wish you a good time. Prepare your mind very well because you're going to have a swell time, a good time. I don't know how long is your vacation lasting. If you are traveling next month, if you are going on vacation next month, how long are you going? Are you going to see your grandmom? Well, you are living with your grandmom now, I believe, right? Are you going to see your parents? You told me you're living with your grandparents. Am I right? Remind me again. French Empire, I've not seen you for a long time. My buddy, let me just with you again. You are traveling to with your family, or are you going to see? You are going to see your family. I think. Do you still live with your grandmom? I just want to be sure. Thank you very much. Please, if you are joining me at this time, please, can you just like the like? Okay, good. French Empire. My grandparents are thinking of Mexico or California. Mexico of California. Okay, you are traveling with your grandparents. Good. I don't know yet. Okay, you are not sure. They are traveling. Okay, that's very good. That's very good. Well, as you are going, I wish you a fantastic vacation. I wish you a fun-filled vacation. I wish you all the best thing you can ever wish yourself at this time. Remember, you are going to relax. Good. For the summer. Oh, you are going for the summer holidays. Yes, the summer holidays. That's very good. That's very good. Can we talk a little bit French Empire? Tell me, that's not what I want to discuss as a topic. I have a very crucial topic, but let me just use this moment before other people join us. That's not my topic for now. Let's just talk about your summer holiday, French Empire. I don't know. This is one of the vacations. Can you tell me a little bit in any of the vacations, some of the vacations you have gone to? I mean, which one is the most interesting one you have gone to? You have been going on vacation, right? Yes, it's true. It's good to relax. Vacation is holidays. You go on vacation, you travel out of your normal base just to go and fraternize with family and friends, go and see other places. You know that traveling is part of education. So as you travel, you go to other locations, you are seeing different kind of people, you are seeing different kind of culture, you are mixing with different kind of people, you are having fun. But the most important thing is that your mind is being broadened. I'm just telling you why you go on vacation. You travel to see places, even as you are in the high, you are on the air. I mean, your mind is broadened. Do you know what it is to be lifted from the ground to some feet above sea level? When you are up there, you are suspended. It's all about, it's another part of life. If you're suspended on the air there, you are in another part of the world. Please, if you are joining me, please signify what part of the world you are joining me, and you are welcome to this live stream at this moment. Okay, Yul, Volt Lucid. Oh, said hi, how are you? Oh, it was pretty good. I like that. Volt, thank you for joining me at this hour. You are welcome. Please give me a thumb up and make sure you like my life. Like my life. I have so much interesting things to discuss this afternoon. Well, I was just trying to know. So if you are joining me at this time, please like my live. Go like my like. If you press the three buttons in the left hand side of your phone, it will just pop in. You go into comment, you go into like. So like my life, because we're going to have a swell time this afternoon. So whatever part of the world you are joining me, Volt, I remember what part of the world. Can you tell me what part of the world you are linking me from, where you are connecting from? Can we know what part of the world you are connecting from so that we can relate to you better? Because the whole essence of why we are live streaming at this time is to relate. I want to relate. Relationship is the hallmark of what we are doing here. So when we meet on live stream, I don't just want to just rush and talk about the topic alone, but getting to know you, getting to know how you are doing. Like before you came involved, I was asking French Empire. He said he's going on vacation next month. I know Volt, you are going on vacation. You are on holidays right now. Where are you going on vacation? French Empire is going on vacation in either California or what again? Let me remember. He told me it's either California, thinking Mexico or California. Yes, that's what French Empire said. So, Volt, if you are going on vacation also, can we know where you are going on vacation? Where are you traveling to? I'm not in a rush when I see people come in like this to discuss a topic. I just want to chat because the whole essence of live streaming is chatting, getting to know you getting to know me. Well, this is Okonji Christopher uh, television on YouTube, and I'm connecting with you from Nigeria. I'm still coming from Nigeria. Okay, it's 6:38 a.m. Okay, 6:38 a.m. in your place there. But right here is about some minutes after 2 o'clock. After 2 o'clock, yes, I should believe that it's after 2 at this hour, at this time, Nigerian time. It's afternoon and it's sunny. It's sunny over here. Well, but where you are, the French Empire is 6:39, 6:38, which means to 7 or so, something like that. Well, it's beautiful. Well, here the weather is just it's just sunny, not too hot, not too cold, but it's good. The weather is good for us. So if you are joining me, please give me like the live stream and let us know you more. Vote. You are telling me. I want to know where you are going on vacation. Like I said, the whole essence of this live streaming is not just to talk over your head, but I want to chat. You know, French Empire is going on vacation next month, probably Mexico or California. I don't know whoever is there connected. Where are you going on vacation? If you're a student, where are you going on vacation? I'm so interested in you. That's to tell you that I have in my mind. Where are you going on vacation? Let's just talk a little bit. Let's chat, have a chat, and know, where you are having your vacation. So we will be able to know all about you. The whole essence of live streaming is get to chat. Get to chat. Okay, it is. It gets hot a lot most of the days. It's 100 degrees. Okay, I know. Yeah, it gets hot. That's the weather. Climatic change. So the weather changes from time to time. That is our world for you. The weather changes from time to time depending on geographical location on where you find yourself. The earth, the sun is rotating around the axis and the weather is changing. Do you know French Empire? The sun rises from Africa. Yes, sun rises from Africa. Africa is blessed with that. Africa is the continent where the sun rises. The sun sets in Africa and go down. You understand what I mean? Africa is the place that hosts the sun when it rises. So that I'm writing a book called Africa, a beacon of hope. You know, beacon of hope, it means light, light, light. Beacon means light. Beacon means fire. You know, okay, I like that. My city is in a desert. Okay, your city is in a desert, so that is why you do what? What's your city again? Remind me. I know you live in America. You talk about that city. French Empire. Can you remind me that city you say that is in a hill, in a desert? Your city is in a desert platform. What's the name of that city again? Let me know. Please, if you are joining me, can you give me a like the like, give me a thumb up, and make sure you comment. Don't just comment, subscribe. If you have not subscribed to my station, my channel, please do subscribe. I'd like you to subscribe. I'd like you to be my friend. I'd like you to be my friend. I'd like you to join my community. Join a community of YouTubers that are making things happen. When you be a part of what I'm doing, you will like it. We don't talk about age here. You say, okay, look at this man. Yeah, I'm not old. I'm not old. I'm a young man. See, forget about the white beards that you see. Age is a number, but what makes a man is your mind, your heart. I'm a youth. You understand what I mean? So we are together. Don't be afraid. Just feel free. Feel free. Okay, French Empire, you say Phoenix. Okay, Arizona. Phoenix. Good city of Phoenix. Phoenix in Arizona. Okay, it's located in a desert island. It's hot. Yes, once it's a desert, I know it's hot. It's pretty hot. Pretty hot. Oh, good to live in a desert. I like that. Phoenix in Arizona. It's a good one. It's a good. Is it in South America right now, or in West America? Arizona is in one part of America right now. Phoenix in Arizona. Can you remind me? Phoenix is what? Is it in the west or the north? I can't remember right now. Arizona, Phoenix. Fine place to be. It's a fine place. It's a good city. Good city located in a desert. You know, that is it. Well, but the sun sets from Africa here and move towards the whole part of the world. So you see, we enjoy the sun. We first of all see the sun before it gets to you people. That is a privilege. It's a life that God has given to us. So we are happy, and we are glad in it. We rejoice in what God is doing and all that. Well, if I can't get anybody to come, okay, what do you say? Okay, west. Okay, Phoenix, Arizona is in the west. Oh, good place. Good. Nigeria also is in West Africa. Nigeria is in West Africa. Nigeria is in West Africa. You know, seated. Nigeria is seated in the map of Africa, at the middle of Africa. That's where Nigeria sits. If you look at the map of Africa very well, you see Nigeria sitting. I mean, at the center. At the center of where you can pull Africa. You know, the map of Africa is shaped like a trigger. A gun. If you look at the map of Africa very well, the map of Africa is shaped like a trigger, and Nigeria is situated at almost the middle of Africa. You know, is seated at that place where you have, as if you can hold the map of Africa like a gun. That's where Nigeria is situated. So there's so much God is doing through Nigeria. Okay, search it up. It's beautiful but hot. Okay, right. I like that. Hot, but the weather, it's close to the desert. That's why it must be hot. So anywhere you have that is close to the desert must be hot. It's very hot. French Empire. My wife said I should greet you. That's her talk zone with Tina Okonji. She sends her love. She said I should greet you, and she's asking about how you are doing. Well, she extends her love to you and your family. That we intend to always see you on live. You know, before you, even when you go on your vacation, we'll still talk. Well, let me get back to the topic of the day. Well, this afternoon, I've been talking about so much crucial topics recently, topics that blow the mind. You know, if you follow me very well, I've been discussing so much, and people have been turning up. I thank God for the response of the people that are coming in. See, I come here and talk on topics that God lay in my heart, a topic that we can interact with, topics that can add to you, topics, that can add color to your life, topics, and thank you, you're welcome. Topics, that can, strengthen you as you grow, no matter what age you find yourself. I'm not a small boy. I'm a father, and I'm a father, and I'm a I'm somebody that, that like humanity. I'm in love with humanity so much in what humanity will become. I believe in the sovereignty of the world. I mean, the world living in peace and not in pieces. So when I see right now nations going on war, I mean, fighting amongst themselves, I'm not happy. I began to ask myself, the topic I wanted to take this afternoon, I wanted to talk about why the nations go on war. But something else came into my mind I should discuss. I used to wonder in my mind, why would nations go on war? It's not the will of God that we fight. We disagree to agree. Good, fine. But when you see nations begin to come to that level whereby they are carrying ammunitions against themselves and they are out to go and kill one another, then it has gotten beyond just dialoguing. See, when we have any our differences, we should dialogue. Well, that's a detour anyway. That was the topic I wanted to treat initially, but I changed my mind and I decided to talk about what will you be remembered for? What will you be remembered for when you die? When you die and exit the shores of this earth, what will you like people to remember you for? You understand? I mean, well, French Empire, you are a young man, your destiny is in your hands, you are still a young man, you have not achieved what you wanted to achieve. I've seen how the world is going. So many things are happening. People are coming to the earth and people are exiting the earth. When we come into the earth, we didn't come just, to look around the earth and not make a mark. For the Bible says, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but shall have eternal life. So, God did not send his Son Jesus into the earth to, to condemn the world, but that through him the world will be reconciled back to God, which means there was a time man was cut off. You know the story. I don't want to go into it deeply, but what I'm trying to bring out here is that what will people remember you for? When you die and you are long gone, you see, living in the earth, you didn't just come to show your face. Everyone has a mark to make. Everybody has something to live for. So they say if you don't live for anything, you will die anything. You can die for anything. So, but you must live for something that you must use to touch humanity. That's your own part. That's your own contribution. See, for every human being that you see God has created on the earth, there's a definite work that God has, designed you to accomplish on the earth. There was one time I was doing a good teaching on, God has not designed work as a form of punishment. God did not design man to work as a form of punishment, but God designed work as a means of you bringing out the productivity in you. See, we are wired. Every human being you see is wired and you are looking for expression. So the only place you can find expression, the whole earth is wired. So people must give expression, to the earth. See, the skyscrapers didn't come to be if man was not on the same. The cars that we ride today, man need to ride on cars. Man need to, to move from one location to the other. So man has to design means of traveling. That's why you see we have airwaves. We have aircrafts. We have ships that move on the sea. We have cars that move on the land. These are all exploits of man. To make movement from one location to the other easier. So, but where I'm coming from is that what will you be remembered for that you came to the earth? That's not what God, that's not even what, God is interested in the roads that you build, the aircraft that you invented and manufactured. Yes, it expands earth, the earth is good. But for every human being that God has created, there's a call. Everyone is called. Everyone is given a job description. When God created you on the earth, He didn't just create you to occupy space. You were created to fulfill a particular destiny in God. In God. That's why the Bible said when Jesus was leaving the earth, He commissioned His disciples. In Mark 11:15. He said, "Go ye into the world and make disciples of all nations," which means everyone has a definition of a work to accomplish on the earth. So you are designed on this earth to accomplish a particular function in God. So you didn't just come to the earth to occupy space. So that should be the mindset. We did not come into the earth to occupy space. I mean, some people struggle space. This is my own. That is my own. But the question right now in my mind is that what will you be remembered for when you die and you have left the earth? What will people remember you for that this man has done? I am saying this because why? Life is life is short. I mean, life is in phases. I mean, life is in phases and men are in sizes. What size are you right now? Depending on your age, you should know what size you are and what phase of your life that you find yourself at a particular age. I'm 58 right now, so I must have known what I want people to remember me for. But I'm talking about myself. I want to be remembered for that man that have a heart towards humanity, that wants a coexistence of humans. I want humans to live in peace. I'm that man that is crying for the liberation of the whole earth from bondage. I'm that man that is crying, for equal right for every human being. So that's been a cry. I'm joining a voice, saying that everyone lives well. It is the will of God that we live and live well, live better lives on the surface of the earth that we find ourselves. So I would like to be remembered that I'm that man that want the extension of humanity on the earth. Equal right for every human being, equal right. I'm somebody that fights for the right of people. Yeah, I have an NGO that is called Save the Education and Health of the Child Foundation. So I'm a human rights activist in the area of the education and the health of the child. I'm also an advocate, advocating for a better Nigeria. So I want to see things happen in people's life. When God is doing something in people's life, I'm excited. So I want to be remembered that I live my life affecting humanity. So that's the reason why we are created. Your life should touch the human being. We're not created for ourselves. You're not created for yourselves. You are created to affect humanity. So humanity, you must affect. So if I may ask right now, French Empire, if you are there with me, what will you be remembered with for? You're a young man. By the time you leave the earth, what will you like people to remember you for? I just told you I like to remember that I want to see that every human being is living a free life. Every human being, I mean, uh, not minding your color or race. There should be equality for every human being on the surface of the earth. That is what I like to be remembered for. I don't know, French Empire, if you are there, what would you like to be remembered from by the time you leave the earth? What would you like people to remember you for? Talk to me. I mustn't be the one only talking. What would you like people to remember you from? Can you talk to me? Talk to me. What would you like people to remember you from? Can you tell me what would you like people to remember you from? By the time, you leave the earth, there's something you like people to remember you for. Everybody wants to be remembered for. I'm waiting for you, French Empire, or whoever is there. Can you answer me? What would you like people to remember you from by the time you exit the earth? What would you say you like people to remember you from? This is what I want people to remember me for. God gives us, I'm waiting. French Empire, if you are there, can you tell me what you like people to remember you from? It's very, very important in our life as human beings. If you are leaving the earth today, what would you like people to remember you? Because you must drop something that people will remember you for. After you have long gone, or people will remember you, this is what you want to be remembered, that they put your name is named after a street in your country. That's not a good legacy. No, would you like to be remembered as that man, that frustrates people during your lifetime? That's not what you should. See, God say every good works will be rewarded. So we're created to work, and every good work that we do must be rewarded, and every evil work that we do must be rewarded. So you see, that is God that set in or designed work for man. So God has placed a price tag for every good work we do on the earth. We will be rewarded for it. For every good work we do on the earth, we'll be rewarded for it. So God rewards us for the work of our hands. If you are there and waiting, What would you like to be remembered for? You know, our legacies. May the legacies of our founding fathers shall never be in vain. Our fathers, has worked. So if you are a father that has invested in the lives of your generation and generation yet unborn, you will be remembered from. That's why one of our words in my nation say, the, the, the labor of our founding fathers shall never be in vain. They have labored to see that our country gets independence. So we never forget them. We still, till today, they still call their names. You know, people like Awolowo brought free education to Nigeria. You know, you call them, you call people, notable people that have done achieved. When you talk about Nnamdi and Azikiwe, Tafa Balewa, they are our founding fathers. They fought for the independence of this nation. So you can't call Nigeria without mentioning names like this. Tafa Balewa, you know, you call them. These people have, you know, first Prime Minister of Nigeria. You mentioned them. I think that Azikiwe, the first president of Nigeria. We remember them, for giving us independence. We remember them for sustaining this country, you know. But right now, my country is in shambles, you know. But the labor of our founding fathers shall never be in vain. We remember how they fought to keep the unity of our country together before we experienced the first civil war in Nigeria. The first civil war in 1967 that lasted from 1967 to 1970. 3 years of war, civil war unrest in Nigeria. Nigeria got its independence in 1960, and we had a civil war in 1967. You know, 7 years after independence, that civil war took us 3 years, 1970. So Nigeria has gone through its turbulent times. Nigeria has gone through its trying times, you know. But we are talking about our founding fathers. Their labor shall never be in vain in keeping the nation together. That's why they fought to make sure that the nation was intact. So we remember them today and forever. But the question right now is that, what will you be remembered for? That's our past, our leaders, our founding fathers. What will you be remembered from? Well, Nigeria has, since that time, Nigeria has experienced, you know, I've had series of bad leadership. You know, after our founding fathers, we moved from one level, from military to democracy. But are we really democratized? No, no, no. The country has been moving from worse to worse, from worse to worse. Today I went to the market and I was coming back. When you go to the market to buy things, foodstuff or anything you want to buy is a challenge. Each day you go in there, you cry for your nation. Things keep going up every day. Things keep getting exorbitant. And you begin to ask yourself the question, what is wrong? Our country is rich, but we're still suffering inflation. There's so much inflation going around us. That is not helping the economy of our country. It's so much to cry about. So, but the question is that, what will you be remembered for? I'm talking about you and I right now. What will you be remembered for? It's very, very important and experience for us to know the reason and the purpose why God has created us on the earth. God created us on the surface of the earth, for our life to affect humanity. So any man that is not living for humanity is not meant to live. When you are living and embezzling public funds, you are living for yourself. That is the nature of a fallen man. When man fell, man began to think about himself. He no longer think about God. He no longer think about his neighbor. So someone that has a fear of God will always have humanity at heart. So you get to that level whereby you don't fear God, you don't have respect for humanity, then you have missed it. So we are asking, what will you be remembered for? What will you be remembered for? It's a question that we are asking. What will you like to be remembered for by the time you leave the surface of the earth? Because your life is a book. Your life is a page of book that everyone that comes to the earth will read. So, but when you don't affect your world, you'll not be remembered. Even if you are poor, people will still remember you. There's a man in the Bible that they said he helped his community to, with the wisdom he gave, he helped his community to come out of trouble. But his name was not mentioned. But each time you read the Bible, you must always come across that scripture that said there was a man. You see, there was a man. But the Bible, because he was poor, the Bible did not mention his name. You understand what I mean? But there was a man. We know a man. There was a man in the Bible that, that was full of so much wisdom that he helped his community to come out of trouble. He has played his part. So the man will be remembered, no matter if they didn't mention his name. But we know there was a man. A man is the name of a man. Yes, there was a man in his own time and generation that helped his community to come out of trouble. So what will he be remembered for? That is the question. We need to be remembered for the good works that we have done. I wish to be with you as you join me next time I come live. I hope to see you come live. Each time I come live, please do endeavor to come. Do endeavor to come to my live. If you go watch my videos, go to my shorts. My shorts are meant to encourage you, but eventually you are giving up in life and you have come to your weekend as if life has no meaning. I encourage you to stay on. Don't give up on yourself because God will never give up on you. When you watch my videos, there are videos that are also meant to stir up your spirit. There are videos to bring correction to some part of life. Some words that you are used to as a little boy growing up. My videos are meant to bring correction, into you to some things you don't know, have proper understanding of. Come when I'm on live, come live with me, come live streaming with me. And also when I'm doing animal restraint, please endeavor to be there. Like today, this evening, I'll be doing animal restraint by the grace of God. I'll be there. Please join me. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you press the notification button anytime I'm live so that you see my videos. Each time you release any video, you will see it and you'll be part of it. So I hope to see you very soon. Keep tuning on to this channel and God will bless you. Thank you very much for joining.